Merry Christmas, little mama.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Monee the baddest, and welcome to my vlogmas. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and go browse, go look around, because I'm gonna have a lot coming up. So yeah. So today's video is going to be a story time about the first time I had drunk lean on accident and got pepper sprayed by the police. So yeah, it's a short story time, but it's eventful, so keep watching. But yeah, this happened my freshman year at PV, and if you was in PV around 2013, this it was like a kickback that happened at the house with the green light. Like, I don't know where, I can't even tell you where the house would be now, but it was the house with the green light. Okay, that's all I remember. So it was me and my two friends. They don't even need names because it's not even that big of a deal. But it was me and my two friends, and then it was definitely my friend Naj. Me and him are still friends. He went to high school and middle school with me. So Naj was there, and then it was like some boys from my brother building, because when you go to PV, you go to brother building. I was in building 42. Whoop, whoop. And then building 43 was our brother building. So we went to the kickback, and we went to the house with the green light or whatever. So we get there, and of course, everybody looking for some drink, everybody looking for a cup. So we go to the kitchen, and they had like a little tub with like the trash can punches or whatever. So we get there, the drink is red. So like somebody gives me a cup, and then I'm like drinking it, turning up, and I'm drinking it and sipping it, and I'm chugging it, and it's like a regular like styrofoam cup, and I'm just drinking it. So like as I'm drinking it, I'm like, dang, like this is so good, it's so flavorful, it's tasty. Like I was just like, dang, like they hooked up this drink or whatever, right? So at the same time, like I'm like, okay, like let me go get another cup. So I go get my second cup. So I'm like, dang, y'all, like I literally remember saying, like right next to the boys in my brother building and my two friends that I was with, I was like, dang, y'all, like this drink is good. Like I wonder what type of like Kool-Aid they use, what type of juice do they use. One of the guys was like, oh yeah, this that H-Town. So I was like, excuse me, sir, this is the H-Town? Like, the first thing I think of is lean. But I'm like, like people don't serve people lean. Like you serve drinks to people. You serve shots to people. You serve juice to people. You serve pop to people. You serve wine to people. You serve beer to people. You don't serve people lean. Like that's like giving somebody a brownie thinking they eating a real brownie, but they eating an edible. Like it's just things that you don't do. Like you don't give people lean. So then I'm like, isn't, like thinking back at it, I'm like, isn't lean like expensive? Like, but hey, this is Houston, so it might be plentiful. Like I don't know. So automatically I'm like, this is an H-Town. I'm like, excuse me, what? So dude is like, this other guy that was like, that I was with was like, oh yeah, this is lean. So I'm like I'm literally taking deep breaths, like this can't be lean. Like I'm not drinking lean right now. Like y'all, all I do is drink alcohol. Like I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. So like drinking lean, taking drugs, like this not my thing. Like I don't do that. So I was just like freaking out, and I feel like as soon as I started freaking out, I started to feel it. Like I don't know if it's because I was on my second cup and I was drinking cough syrup, or if it was like a mind thing. So I'm like, okay, like all of a sudden I started feeling like really slow. Like I didn't feel drunk. Like I felt slow. I felt like suppressed. I felt like down. Like it was weird. Like I feel like as soon as I figured out that it was lean, I just started feeling weird. And I honestly think like it had just kicked in because I was on my second cup. I don't think it was like a mind thing to where like, oh, I drinking lean, so now I'm H-Town slow. Like no, I don't think it was that. I think it literally kicked in. So I'm like feeling weird, I'm feeling sick, and this is why another reason why I don't take drugs, because I'm not a friend that I end up in a hospital. Like if I eat an edible, I would be that friend foaming at the mouth. If I took pills, I'd be that person that needs to get my stomach pumped. Like that's why I don't do things like that. So I'm like at the kickback, I'm like, remember, like my brain is just like slow, woozy, all over the place. So all of a sudden, then the police decides to come and shut down the party. So they knock it on the door like, So everybody in the party and like the DJs was like, okay, everybody be quiet, because if they be quiet then they won't like come in and try to shut down the party. And wrong. So while everybody in there being quiet, we all like squished like sardines and all. There's a door right here, which is like kind of like the front door, and then there's like a door over here, which is like the front door but the side door. Like, so everybody's coming in through this door, but nobody's coming through this door. So the police decides to come through this door, like the front door, side door. Everybody was coming in, and all I remember was like they kicked the door in, and then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. So the police like pepper sprayed the house. I don't know why. Because I feel like they told us to come out, but it wasn't like, you know how like you'd be like, oh, they want us to come out, but do they want us to come out for real, for real? Like, yeah. Like, they pepper sprayed the house. All of a sudden, I'm like grabbing my friend, because everybody's running out the house, right? So everybody ran out the house, but like it was like I breathed in, but then I couldn't breathe. So I started coughing. But when I started coughing, at that moment, that's when I fucked up. So I started coughing, but I didn't realize that I was coughing, because I feel like my insides were like suppressed. They were relaxed, they were on lean, they were drugs, right? So as I mind you, I'm holding my friend's arm, trying to run out of the party. So I'm like behind, my friend's in front of me. I'm holding her arm like this, holding her arm. So I cough, don't feel the cough, projectile vomit all over my friend. Like, literally, my arm didn't have any throw up on it from what I remember, but her whole arm was literally like full of my throw up. I was like y'all know, like The Exorcist type shit. Like, that's exactly how my throw up came out. So everybody's running out the house. I like projectile vomit on my friend. She's still running. We're running out the house. Naj, I remember he like tripped and like fell over. So I'm like, oh my god, I need to go check on my friend. So I found him outside. He was like, he good. He just fell. He got back up. And then I just remember like the police laughing. I'm like, why are y'all laughing? Like, that was not funny at all. So I'm in the backseat of my friend's car, and I'm like, I'm so sorry that I threw up on you. I'm so sorry. And she was like, yeah, I understand, but like, I'm really pissed. Like, that was so freaking disgusting. I'm like, yeah, if you would have threw up on me, I would have been pissed too. So I was just like, I'm really, really sorry. And then I remember my eyes were burning, and I'm like literally leaning outside the car, like trying to breathe, trying to clear my eyes. And I just remember seeing like the police laughing, and I was just like, yeah. So that was the time that I accidentally drunk lean for the first time, and I haven't had it since then. So yeah, I got pepper sprayed by the police, and then yeah, projectile vomited on my friend. Like, yeah. PV has a lot of crazy memories, and if you remember that house with the green light, it was always lit there. Like, yeah. Let me know in the comments down below, like, what's the crazy story time that involves throw up? Have you ever, like, you know, threw up on your friend? Have you ever taken drugs on accident and then you start tweaking out? Because that's why I don't take drugs, because I know me and I know my brain don't function well on things like that. Like, yeah. Even though it was short, I feel like it was really eventful. Like that was a big deal. Drinking lean, throw up on your friend, and your pepper spray all in one night. Like, yes, sis, that was the most. But make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and make sure you stay tuned for all of my videos. Like, I'm having like 25 days of just me and content. So make sure you support, comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.